Hi again. Well, they're wrapping things up here at the Retirement Income Summit, and it's been a great use of time, not only learning from some of the best in the business, but sharing ideas with other advisors who take care of people in retirement. And I've actually picked up a few fun facts or trends that I thought it might be worth sharing. It's way too much information to deal with in a few hours, let alone a couple of minutes. So I just thought I'd drop a few tidbits that I'd like to share with you. One fun fact, I guess, did you realize that since the pandemic, the price of a barrel of oil has gone from below zero to over $100? Maybe not so fun now, but that's astounding in the short period of time. Another on caregiving. The expectation from the trend from the year 2015 all the way out through the year 2050, they expect the rate of caregivers to grow at about 13%, but the rate of people needing care is expected to grow at 84%. And that is actually a real cause for concern. As many of you also realize that the rules for inheriting IRAs have changed quite a bit. Without getting into too much detail, the best advice is if you are fortunate enough to inherit money in an IRA from someone, the best advice is contact us or contact someone you're working with, because it's a lot different than it used to be as far as what you need to do to stay in line with the IRS. And to that matter, the House has passed another version of the Secure Act 2.0, which has to do with things like IRAs and taking money out of IRAs, which actually, if this bill is passed, that could begin at age 75, and instead of where it's at age 72 right now, and it was just at age 70 and a half a couple of years ago. However, this does have to be passed by the Senate by the end of 2022. If it doesn't end up being passed by the end of the current congressional session, this bill dies and it has to start all over again. So there's a lot going on in the IRA world. One fun little quip I heard from someone, they talked about baby boomers, and in the 60s, LSD meant hallucinogenics. Today, LSD for boomers means lump sum distribution. Another one more on the retirement income side, that 83% of retirees don't feel comfortable spending the money they saved. For them, the goal is to keep that number the same through retirement. And I have a number of clients that are in that mindset. They're not thinking of, I have this pile of money that's got to last until I'm done. They're thinking, I've got this pile of money that I don't want it to ever go down. So what they should be thinking, their number really isn't what's important. What's important is the income that that number generates, so that they will have a happy and fruitful retirement. So those are just a few of the little odds and ends I picked up, in addition to a lot of really hands-on planning and legislative information that should benefit me, continue to benefit me as I continue to learn. So in the meantime, thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video.